Guys, it's Waddy here and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today's video is a highly requested and long-awaited Q&A video. I tweeted out this morning for you guys to drop your questions under my tweet, so if you guys haven't already, follow my Twitter at WaddyFN and of course subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Anyways, let's dive into the questions. Alright guys, so hopping into the first question from Sasha2k6. Did you ever try giving up because you don't get enough views? Well, first off, I feel like a lot of times a lot of people give up. I don't think I gave up, but I felt like I got really demotivated to the point where I just had to take a break. On several occasions, I took like a month or 2 month breaks where I just didn't upload at all. Overall, I think everyone gets demotivated if they don't get enough views sometimes. As you guys know, currently my channel isn't getting as many views as it used to. But you know, I think I've finally learned to deal with that, and I honestly, at this point, as long as there's still people supporting me, I won't give up and I'll keep making content for you guys. On to our second question from Luca Cuz. Favorite thing about Fortnite? Well, my favorite thing about Fortnite is definitely the building aspect of Fortnite, building and editing. That's what makes Fortnite unique, and I think that's what kept me hooked to the game. I know a lot of people, you know, they quit Fortnite, but I think most of us who are still here from like 3 years ago, we play it because we enjoy the building mechanism and the editing mechanism in Fortnite. Like, Fortnite will never die because of how unique it is, and there will never be another game the same as Fortnite. But yeah, that's my favorite thing about Fortnite. Alright, the third question from Nar Not Found. When are you going to drop out of school? Never, because I will not do that. From Kogan. When will you quit content creating? I just know, like, even if I sort of like quit, I'll be back in like a month or two. Like, genuinely, there is no way I'm giving up on what I've built. Like, the platform I've built right now, I know it's like it took me 7 years to get a 10k. Just, I do not want to put that to waste. I don't think I ever will quit. From Pulse, do you think I can place in a solo or a trio cast of the season? I feel like you can place, but depending on how high you're aiming for, I personally, I don't think it's gonna be that high, but I think it's gonna be like up there. From Austin, how do you see yourself getting out of your YouTube slump at the moment? You see, that's actually a funny question, Austin, because I've been in this situation before, and what I've noticed is that every single time my YouTube takes a dip, my Twitter goes up. A couple of times before, when I started, like, my YouTube views just dropped from like 1,000 all the way to like 200, right? It was just down. But then, like, my Twitter impressions and my likes and everything just went up. So I feel like genuinely, if I just continue creating content, it will get better for me. There is a quote from Arab that I really like. He says that in YouTube, you go 3 steps up and 2 steps down. Every new high you get is going to be your highest high, but every new low is going to be your lowest low. So I feel like a lot of times before, I think like a couple months ago, whenever I had a bad video or my views just weren't good, I was like very depressed about it. But recently, I've kept that quote in mind, and I sort of just stopped thinking about views, you know? I just thought about what content I could make better to entertain my audience. But honestly, if I just keep making good content, I think that eventually YouTube will push it out and I will get out of the slump. Alright, now from Zero, what is your favorite food? Currently, for the past 2-3 weeks, I think it would definitely be egg waffles. If you guys don't know what that is, you guys have to try it out. It is absolutely amazing. From Jario, what were you feeling after you started gaining a lot of subscribers? So back when I started gaining a lot of subscribers, it was like 2019 or 2018 during my Minecraft days, and I just felt it was like really exciting, right? Because I would just open my YouTube every single day. That was back when like you could see like the exact numbers you had on YouTube. I'll be on my page, I'll be refreshing every day, like how many subs did I gain. Like, I was just checking every day, and I felt like it was just a exciting moment. I felt like a huge sense of accomplishment, and I guess a simple way to describe it was just I was very hyped and I was just very proud of myself. From Sloth, do you have a girlfriend? No, not currently. From Onyx, do you play any other games apart from Fortnite? Yes, I play Valorant when I'm bored, but I don't play it as much. There are some other games like GTA and a game called War Thunder, which I really enjoy, that I also play. But I mainly spend my time on Fortnite, otherwise I'm just not on my PC. From Kingboy, what makes you motivated to upload YouTube content? I guess the fact that I'll be entertaining people. Like, it's sort of like I have this mentality where currently, I know before it wasn't like this, but currently it's, I upload a video and I'll just see a lot of people liking. I don't care if it's like 20 likes or something, but if I see someone like, you know I've sort of made someone's day in a way, and I think that just motivates me a lot. From Tricks, what do you do when you feel lazy or burnt out to make videos? Well, to be fair, recently I have been quite burnt out. Well, not burnt out, but lazy. This is a response that most people won't agree with or won't like, but personally, honestly, I feel like the best way for me was just forcing myself to do it, because once I started doing it, like, I just keep doing it. So I feel like that is a way that works for me, but it might not work for everyone else. From Got Dark, why did you start content creating? I think when I started, it was back in like 2014. I started posting videos with no mics and just like no context at all. But the reason I did was, I think back in 2014, in my year at least, there's a trend where just everyone started opening YouTube channels, and I think I was the only one who ended up like still doing YouTube. From Vinx, how do you ignore the hate you get? Again, I used to not be able to ignore the hate I get. Like, I would be complaining every day, but well, I sort of had a realization that if you give them so much attention, you're letting them win. And if you don't want to let the haters win, you just don't respond to them and you just work on yourself so you can prove them wrong. From Numbfishy, how do you be so creative on your videos? You have to take inspiration from others. Like, no video is truly like 100% creative. You go on YouTube recommended or YouTube trending and you sort of look at the videos that other people have created. But sometimes it's also just like you have an idea and you just go ahead and do it. And usually those are the best videos I've ever made because it's just in the heat of the moment, I had the inspiration, I had the motivation, I did it, and it was a good video. From 4ARs, how old are you? Do you intend to play Fortnite on Roblox? Strucid. I have played Strucid once and I'm 17. From Shock, how do you get good at Fortnite? I wouldn't consider myself good, but honestly, anything you have to grind for, you have to work hard for it. From Nemesis, what inspired you to make Wadi Cup? Okay, this is a really good question, but before we get into this question, follow Wadi Cup socials at Wadi Cup on Twitter. We are starting to plan for Wadi Cup 3, so if you guys want to participate, stay tuned and follow that Twitter right now at Wadi Cup on Twitter. Okay, so Nemesis, this is actually a funny story. So I think back in Stark season, when DreamHack was like a big thing, when like I think the first DreamHack rolled out on LAN, I was quite upset that there wasn't any DreamHacks for Asia and it was only for like NA and EU. And so what I did was I was like, you know what, I'll make a Wadi Cup, I'll host a cup even though it's a smaller price, but it's still some money and I'm gonna host it exclusively for Asia. From Melty, what's your favorite drink? Definitely Monster Energy, any flavor, honestly, Monster Energy is so good. From Kyle, who gives you your inspiration to grind? For me, there's not really any inspiration. It's just I want to do it, so I'll do it. I have these spurts of motivation, and I don't think I was ever inspired by anyone. Like, I've watched some people's videos, but I wasn't like truly inspired by anyone. I never looked at anyone's style. I just did what I thought like I wanted to do. When will you ever get a stylish haircut? From the Big Lat. Maybe when I go to uni. I don't know, Lat. I haven't been bothered. Bro, I've had like the same hairstyle for like, I don't know, as long as I remember. Like, the thing is, people care about their hair so much. Like, I don't care about my hair. It's just like, it's normal, you know? But I will consider it. I will consider it. Why did you stop doing Minecraft videos? From Sentium. Now, this is a good one. I like this one. So, I stopped doing Minecraft videos because first off, I felt like it was very boring. And I think before I was only limited to Minecraft videos because, as you guys probably should know, I used to only have a MacBook and I could barely record Minecraft at like 10 FPS, and so it was sort of like the only game that I could actually do YouTube with. Fortnite, if I opened OBS, I would just instant crash. Like, even without it, I'd be running at like 5 FPS. So once I got a PC, I had so many other like game options, so I sort of just transitioned. But yeah, that's why I stopped doing Minecraft videos, because first off, it got boring. Second off, I got so many other choices when I got a PC. How can I get as good as you? From Toxin. Toxin, your top 100 in PR in Asia, your fucking FNCS Grand Finalist. You should know that yourself, man. From Nigel, favorite food, as I said before, probably egg waffles as of now. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all the questions I have today. If you guys want me to do a part 2, let me know in the comments down below. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure to drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel. Anyways, that's it from me. Peace.